Hello, you're watching Novice Tech World. Today we will learn how to format cells using the alignment and number toolbar in Excel. In this video, I will show you how to align data within a cell using the right, left or center alignment, text orientation within a cell, how to wrap text in a cell, how to merge text across many cells, how to format a value or number data, the different ways available to display a number, how to display a currency icon next to a number, the different ways to display a date, how to use a custom format on data. Stay tuned to learn all this and watch how it makes your life simple. So let's see how we can align data. And in the Home tab, you have the alignment group. So you have out here top align, middle align, and bottom align. So if you see an item like this in the cell C2, right now it is at a bottom align. Let me increase the width of the cell. So if you see right now, it is bottom aligned. If I click on center align or middle align, the item comes to the middle of the group. If I click on top align, the item moves to the top of the cell. So this is if in case you want to move your item or your text across the cell. So if I do middle align, it comes to the middle of the cell, and if I do a bottom align, it would come to the bottom of the cell. Similarly, on the below, you have something called align left, align center, and align right. If I click on align center, this would bring it to the center of the cell, and if I click on align right, it would bring it to the right of the cell. So say I want to now bring this text in the middle of the cell. I will click on center align, which will bring it to the center first, and then to the middle align, which will bring it to the middle of the cell. So this is how you can align the text within your cell using these options. Moving forward, we now have the merge and center. In a table like this, if you see, you have price for now and price for earlier. Now, since price is duplicated out here, you want to make this one cell. You want to merge these two cells into one cell. What you can do is click on merge and center. So merging, it will give you a warning saying merging cell only keeps the upper left value and discards other values. So it will always keep the first value of the cell and discard the other value. So if I say OK, this will merge the text across the two cells. Okay, I'll show you once again. Say you insert a row, and I want to name this entire column as expense. So I will type in expense out here, and now I want it to appear across the table. So I want all this to fall under the word expense. So what I will do is I will select C1, D1, E1 and F1 and click on merge and center. This will merge the data and center it to the middle of the text. Okay. Now say we have an item out here and we would probably have a longer name, say item name description, item name description. Okay, and say this is how it would look like. So you have item name and description. Now what if you want to fit all this into one cell? You will use the feature wrap text. If you see this out here, wrap text, you will use this feature, and this will bring the entire text into one cell. You can now extend the column like this, and you now have the entire text in one cell of the table. Okay. Another feature which we can use is to orient the text position. Okay, let me bring this back to item name. Yeah, and now we want to align this item name. Say you want to bring it in a diagonal position. How would you do that? You will click something called orient out here, orientation. Okay, and angle counterclockwise. So this will give it an angle and it looks quite good. Yeah, you can also do this for the remaining headers of your table. So you say angle clockwise, and this is how it would look like. Okay, you can also use different options. Say you have angle clockwise downward. Yeah, okay, and say you have, if I want to merge these items, okay, I will type clothes, and I want to merge these items as clothes. I will click merge and center, and now I want to orient it, say vertical text. Okay, so I can put it up vertically by using the orientation, or also angle it up, but I think the vertical text looks better. Yeah, similarly for the food, I will first merge it, and you can also type later. So I'll name this as food, and I will orient it as vertical. So this is different ways of how you can label or define labels or format the labels of your table. All the headers, all the labels, this is some way of aligning data within your table. Say we also have different options across merge. Now say I want to merge these 4 cells. Okay, let me get them back this way. And now I want to merge these 4 cells. Now what will merge across do? If I do merge across, it says it will only keep the upper left value. Okay, so it works the same as merge and center, but it will only take the first value of the cell and copy it across all and center it. Yeah, if I unmerge again, or let me undo the data. If I go back and now I want to do merge cells, again this would only keep the upper left. Okay, let me undo this and let me show you a different way. Say you have 3 lines now, and say you have item 1, item 2, and item 3. And now when you want to merge all this, you want to merge across, you see, it would take the first value in the cell and merge it across the row. Yeah. The next function I will show you is the number group within the home tab. If you have a table like this, okay, so this is a table where I have suppose visited different places on different dates and time. Okay, suppose these were my flight timings. Now, if I select this and I want to change the way the date looks, I can change it to a short date, which is what it already is. I can also change it to a long date. Which is this. Okay. And I can also use the launch key out here to use multiple date options. Okay, say I want to keep it in this format where I have just the month, the date, and the year. I will select that and click OK, and that would give me this format. So there are various formats if you need, you can use the launch, number launch, and use the date out here, and use different options available with date. So if you want the date and you want an abbreviation of the month, you can use this and it would change to this. Similarly, for the time, use the number function, time, and if you see out here, you can use the standard time, which is this. Okay. Or you could use the one with AM and PM. So it would give you an abbreviation of AM and PM out here. Or you could also use it only with the hour, the seconds, and the milliseconds, hour, minutes, and seconds. Yeah. So these are the different ways of setting up a time format. Okay, let's keep it at this. Okay. Also, if you have numbers and you want to format a number, okay, you have different number functions available out here. If you need to put a currency against a number, you can do that. You can also change the currency by using the dollar sign out here in the number group. So you have different accounting formats. Okay, so if it's UK, use the pound, and if it's dollar, you can use dollars. You can also format a number to the percentage by clicking on the percentage out here. So that would give you a percentage format. You can also use the comma, separated by comma. Say you have a larger number, 10,000. So this would be separated by a comma. And you can also give, increase or decrease the decimal sides. So this is 2 decimal sides and I do not want a decimal, so I will decrease it, or I can increase it to 3 or 4 decimals. So in this way, you can format data. You can click on number and then increase or decrease decimals. That's it from my side. If you want to see more of such videos, click on the playlist showing up or watch the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel And do leave a comment if you have questions or suggestions for improvement. Thank you for watching. I would really appreciate if you could like and share with friends who could benefit from this video. Until we meet again, have a good day.